Hey, what's going on, guys? The Kai here with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys some of the animations I use on the Paintbeast, along with some of the dribble moves and other stuff that you can combo in together with him and everything like that. So let's get right into it. See you guys in the my court. Alright, so now we're here in the my court. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the badges that I actually like to run on this build. So with my 6 finishing badges, I do like to run gold contact finisher and gold slithery. You could go ahead and maybe take out slithery and, replace it with fancy footwork. I just like slithery with, trying to get to the basket. It's really a glitchy badge. Lets you kind of just sag off any kind of contact. Going to the shooting badges, I do like to run silver quick draw. That's just what I prefer. If you do want gold, I would take, green machine down to bronze. Run gold quick draw. But these badges right here are what I really like to run. With only 11 playmaking, there isn't much to do. It really depends on if I'm trying to run the ISO or if I'm planning on maybe sitting more corner with this build. I do like to run Hall of Fame quick first step at all times. This is more for me playing on the ones court or, playing as a primary ball handler. The gold handles for days, silver unpluckable, silver bailout. Because bailout is, as the badge is called, a bailout. So right here is my defensive badges. On the defensive side, I do like to run gold clamps instead of Hall of Fame. I feel like the speed on this build with its size is more than enough to, grab guards and everything like that when they're trying to get past you. The Hall of Fame Pogo and Hall of Fame Intimidator are just overpowered together, so I like to run those if I have to run, guard a big or anything like that. Right there is my badges. I'll take you over and I'll show you the animations that I run on this build now. Alright guys, and now we're here at my animations. My Paintbeast actually just run pure jump shot 38. I think it runs a little bit better with a right-handed shooter than, something like Nuts combination with his jump shot. I just don't like it, so I've, stuck with jump shot 38, just pure. I think it runs a little bit better. I do run with normal 4 dribble pull-ups. It's one of the better dribble pull-ups, especially in crunch time to get the last second shots off. Dribble style, for the most part, I run the same dribble animations that Nut does. But if you, for some reason, happen to have not seen his animation video, here are the same animations that he runs with Kawhi Leonard dribble style. Stephen Curry size up. Normal 3 moving crossover. Pro 5 behind the back. Basic 1 spin. Pro 5 hesitations. And moving over to the layups and the dunks. Most of these I just kind of threw on randomly and just kind of use them every, I haven't changed them since I pretty much got it. I just, put these on when I first made the build and pretty much just been flying high with them since. Long athlete layup, of course, the most broken layup package in the game. Got to run on this build. I have baselines, I have athletic front tomahawks and other stuff like that. Also have the big man tomahawks. And right now, for some reason, I do not have the contact dunks on. I have lost my 99 from losing on the 1v1 court. So, do not have those on. But when you get those, even in takeover still though, I get them very often. Alright, other than that, guys, we can go into a little bit of a, dribble tutorial for you guys. Something to learn how to, combo up on this build. This behind the back right here is just the normal behind the back. If you just let go of everything while you run to the, hold an RT, left stick to left or right, run to the side, let go of everything, and just flick the right stick down. You'll get this, big back behind the back that just pushes you back about 2 feet or so. Gives you a lot of room to shoot off of. Easily get a green off. Also a great move to, combo out of. Run to the side, let go of everything. You can get a lot of misdirections off of this move right here. With between the legs. Stuff like that. Really, guys, dribbling this year is just really just comboing everything together as much as you can. Getting as many misdirections and, just getting your defender off guard on what you're going to do next. It's the most important thing. And I see people all the time asking how to do the spin back So what you're going to want to do the spin back is if you take your right stick, so the ball's in my left hand, if you take the right stick diagonally down to the right, see my guy will do it between the legs. That's really what you're going to want to master at first. If you don't know how to do it between the legs, this is what you're going to want to do is just kind of get the between the leg motion down. Like I said, if the ball's in my left hand, I'm going to go right stick diagonally down to the right. If the ball is in my right hand, I'm going to go right stick diagonally down to the left. Okay, and the next part of this move is going to be the spin. So with the ball in my left hand, if I do it between the legs, it's going to be in my right hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the right stick to the top right and spin back. Obviously right there I accidentally shot. I did it too slowly. So if the ball's in my left hand, if I do a between the legs to the right, spin back, starting at the top right, bring it all the way down to 6 o'clock. That is going to be the basic animation. This is obviously me just standing still, just trying to tell you guys pretty much the motion of how you're going to do the between the legs spin back move. Same thing with if the ball's in your right hand, you're going to go right stick diagonally down to the left, spin the right stick from the top left down to the bottom. You'll have that spin animation. Now what you're going to make sure is you want to make sure you get the angles right. Like right there, as you can see, I did, more of a pull back between the legs and then spin back on accident. You want to make sure almost you're running towards the basket, and that will give you that spin back animation you want. You see, I'm running a little bit more diagonal, but if I run straight towards the basket, same thing. It's just we were doing just a second ago. To my left hand, diagonal right stick down, spin back. You gotta do it really quickly though. Before you even finish the between the legs, you already want to be spinning back. Really with this move, it's really just a lot about timing if you don't know it yet. The biggest thing on this move is going to be the timing of it. Like if the ball is in my left hand here, I'm going to go diagonal, right stick down to the right. Then I'm going to, before my guy even does the between the legs, I'm going to already be spinning from the top right down to the bottom. And if it's in my right hand, I'm going to be doing right stick diagonal down to the left, bottom hand left corner. And I'm going to be spinning from the top left down to the bottom. And out of this move, you can do two things. You can spin back and do the behind the back, which will stop you like this, set your feet. Or you can go ahead, spin back, and you can do the hesitation, which lets you speed boost right out of it. It's really good for attacking the basket again, so if they kind of read your spin back, you can run right back in. Usually an easy paint take. Super easy. Another good thing to learn really, if you want to combo up with the spin back, you do a half spin and then you go into the whole between the legs spin. It's really an easy cook sometimes. It really just depends, because sometimes if you do this and the defenders, if you do the half spin, sometimes the defender will step up on you and push you out of the spin back animation. Another easy move though, I've seen not do it a lot all the time. You do a half spin, then you want to do a behind the back towards the basket. You want to try and get as straight on with the basket as you can. As you saw right there, it kind of pushed me out to the side a little bit. You want to get the half spin behind the back, and you want to spin. It will launch you back to the three-point line, as you saw right there. That's kind of the same thing. So if you don't know how to do a half spin, trying to make this as basic as possible for anyone that doesn't know how to dribble or know all the dribble moves in 2K20. I know it is late in the year. Most people probably know these, but just trying to keep it simple for some of the guys who maybe don't know any of these moves. So the half spin, what you want to do with the ball in your right hand, you want to start from about 3 o'clock on your right stick. The ball in your right hand, you're going to want to take it to 12 o'clock. And that's going to give you this animation right there. That's going to be the half spin. What you want to do is you want to halfway through that, when your guy's facing forward, you want to flick it down on the right stick. That's going to give you that behind the back you're seeing. It's really all about timing on this one. You want to try and face yourself towards the basket. With the ball in your right hand, what you're going to do is it's going to launch you forward and when you're facing the basket, what you want to do is spin your right stick from the top left down to the bottom. Same way with between the legs, and you're just want to reverse it for, if the ball's in your left hand. The ball's in your left hand, obviously you want to spin from, 9 o'clock up to 12. You want to do a behind the back, flick down the right stick, and then spin from the top right on your right stick down to the bottom. Again, guys, don't forget, really just the easiest way to get better at dribbling in this game, really just get yourself in the my court and, work on it. There's nothing better than just practice and getting everything down. You can't, just watching a video isn't going to help you get, better at dribbling unless you're actually going to go in the my court and put the time in to get better at it. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. As I said, I am going to go ahead and throw in some Paintbeast gameplays that I have. Just going to go ahead and throw some music over that and let it run out. But if you guys did enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below of any kind of content or, any suggestions you have that you want me to do in the future for video-wise or anything like that. And thank you guys for stopping in, and I'll see you in the next one.
See you again.